Winter's coming, it's getting really cold everywhere. But not in Stoke-on-Trent, because the sun always shines in Stoke-on-Trent. Yeah, welcome back to Koi Pond Lifestyle. So what have we got on today? Right, winter stuff. Yeah, I know. I was trying to avoid the winter prepping stuff, but it's going to happen one day and it's got to happen soon. So as the weather's fantastic today, it's really looking good. Running out of time at night time. Flipping out when I'm at work, I really struggle to get any filming done, to be honest, because it's going dark real early, which is, clocks have gone back and all that kind of stuff. So what have we got on today? It might be the last time you see this used, but only until next season. Yeah, I don't use FOC. You doing, dog? Through winter. I did a few tests on water conditioners and clay use over winter. Left hand, no, it's there. I've gotten ready. I think COVID for blooming 3 weeks. Anyway, I did a video up there on use of clays, water conditioners over winter. Some people like to continue to use them. Yeah, why not? You know, but you know, does it waste money? I don't know. Whether it does or not, I have no idea. But I couldn't see any major benefit, me personally, in my pond with my setup, to using such products over the winter period. So my last dose of this is going in today. Water parameters. Just keeping an eye on water parameters at the moment because the water's going real cold now. The fish, as you can see, are kind of neither here nor there about whether they're feeding or not. It's only just 10 degrees. So I reckon over the next few days that's going to dip even lower and then feeding's going to stop. So I'm on wheat germ at the moment. Feeding's going to stop as soon as I go below 10. And again, a lot of people keep feeding. You know, people say if your fish want food, then feed them. Go for it. You know, it's just something that I choose not to do. Unless somebody came up with some really solid evidence that feeding under 10 degrees is good for the fish, then great. You know, I kind of have always been told that as soon as you get below the 10 degrees, then your fish sort of slowing down and their metabolism slows right down. So you need to either feed them less or feed them nothing. So that's my thoughts on that one. Comment below. You know, what do you do with yours over winter when you hit that below 10 degrees? Filter systems. As I always go into winter, I always make sure that my filter system is spotless, because I don't want any rubbish or waste lingering along in the filter system and it becoming like a place for the waste to ferment, to, I don't know, just sit there dormant all winter. So yeah, I'm going to make sure I go into winter, because as soon as I stop feeding, I'm going to give it a few days after that and then a full spotless clean, so that I know everything's clean. So any bits of waste that the fish do produce, they'll just hit the filters and I can just sort that out, because it'll be solid waste at that time. Any other waste will just hit the filters and then I don't have to keep doing major cleans. So yeah, I always make sure that I do a really thorough clean of my filter system as soon as feeding stopped and as soon as they've stopped pooing and creating any big chunks of waste. So everything on my pond is as is, apart from the UV. Turn the UV off, and also the skimmer. It's neither here nor there really. I haven't got any trees or anything that sort of dumps a load of rubbish onto my pond to be able to get rid of, so the skimmer stopped as well. Still got the air on, and obviously the main pump that's running through the filter system. As you can see, the aquarium came off the other week. I thought I'd take that off because it was starting to go green, and I thought, is it really the time of year to be cleaning it, putting it back on again? So I took it off, give it a really good clean, took the frame out as well, and that's now gone into storage. Now that's going to be a little project that I'm going to set myself a target for next year, because my fish are starting to get quite big. So you've got OJ, you've got Goldie, Smudge, all the ones that use the current upside down aquarium, and this kind of thing happens. See how he's kind of having problems turning and getting back out again, and the last thing I want next season is for any of my fish to get stuck in the aquarium. So I'm going to set myself a little bit of a project to create something that will fit the bigger fish. But that's next season, not this season. Now something else I've got to suss for this winter is covering my window. You can remember this happened last winter. Can you believe it? This used to be me cover to the front window. It's literally smashed to bits. Yeah, it broke. It was only a bit of polystyrene, so it was never going to be brilliant, but every day's a school day, you know. Yeah, them sayings. So I've got to fashion something again, or create something again that's going to cover this window up. So a good friend of mine down the road, Stevie, watches his videos I believe. Hi Stevie. He gave me some of this. It's one of them foam mattresses, or a big chunk of it. Because he'd heard that, or saw on the video, that the window had gone, or the window cover had gone, not the window, the window cover had gone, and said, how big's that gap, mate? So, whatever the gap is. And next thing, ping, turns up with a bit of foam. Yeah, I chucked a mattress away, here's a piece of foam. So this, literally, fits exactly into the gap. Fantastic. I mean, obviously it needs sort of shaping a little bit better, and then I need covering with some waterproof stuff, and then I've got to suss how I've got to link it onto there. But anyway, that's other detail that I'll get sussed over the next few weeks. So there you go. So that's got to be done as well. So it's about this time of year when I start putting my list of stuff to get ready to start ordering or start getting in spring. So for example, UV bulb. I always get my UV bulb sort of beginning of Marchish time, ready to change it, ready for the new season, because you're supposed to change your bulb in your UV every year because they, sorry there, are you going down or not? There you go. Because they do wear out, and they should only last for a season. So that's one. Replacement water test kit. I've had my water test kit for a couple of seasons now, so I think it's about time I got that replaced as well. They've all got dates on them. They usually have little dates on the side of the tubs, but they reckon that they kind of but they reckon you should change them quite often, quite regular anyway, because you're making sure you're getting the best tests then. I mean, don't change them every week, maybe once a year, you know. So yeah, it's always a good idea to actually start putting a little bit of a list together, like a shopping list really, of stuff that when you're putting stuff away over winter, you kind of think, oh, I'll get that replaced next year, oh, I'll get that replaced next year, or I'll get a different one, or I'll do whatever. So let's get this last dose of phoque into the pond. I was thinking the other day, with this been the last of the season for me, I mean I might put one in halfway through winter, I don't know yet, but I've never really seen the benefit of using this stuff, be it this, Koi Master Advantage, what's the other one everybody else has used, Mediclay, that's another one into it, yeah. Anyway, so like I say, I've never really seen any advantages of putting this stuff in, because you can't measure them. You know, I can't measure what minerals this stuff is putting back in, so I don't know. Because a lot of these things, they sort of help with the beneficial bacteria, which is excellent news. But most of the beneficial bacteria dies off over winter anyway, because your temperatures are right down. You're not feeding your fish anything. Okay, yeah, I believe they do create a bit of ammonia. And this specific stuff, the phoque stuff, helps with the increasing the fish appetite. And again, I'm not really wanting to do that either, because it's going to be below 10 degrees when over the winter period. You know, tell me anywhere in the UK that doesn't go under 10 degrees, and I won't go live there in England, because yeah, it's always below 10 degrees through the winter period. So I don't need my fish to be more food. So like I said, the only thing that I can't measure, and is it good, is the minerals that this stuff is supposed to replace. And I don't know. If you know how to measure the minerals, that doesn't cost an arm and a leg because you have to take it to a special company, then we're all ears. You know, share that with us all, because we'd love to be able to know, you know, if the minerals do drop off over winter. Maybe they do, because obviously the fish are still ingesting stuff with the water. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the last one going in at the moment, but never say never. Don't knock it till you tried it, because every day is always a school day. Where have I heard that from? And another thing is, I've got no products to take the mickey out of anymore. Fuck! What? So I'm going to have to find a new product to take the mickey out of while fuck isn't being used. And on that bombshell, thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, please click the like, subscribe if you've not subscribed yet down below there, ding the bell for notifications of future videos, and share to all your friends. Thanks very much for watching. This was Aquarium Lifestyle.